Hey there, second grade. This is Mr. Campbell. Today we are going to be working on Chapter 1, Lesson 11. Now, I know we've jumped around a little bit, but today we're going to be starting on page 75. So if you would grab a pencil, open up Math Journal 1 to page 75. Today we are going to be talking about missing addends. And if you remember, addends is one of the words that we used when we were talking about addition. We have our addends that we add together. And when we do that, we end up with a sum, which is the answer to an addition problem. And today, as we get started, we're going to be talking about, well, what happens if you are missing part of your addition problem? So we're going to actually take a look here on this first page. Before we even go any further, we're going to take a look at a few of these problems. Now, this is what we're going to be working on today. So I have 4 plus, and there's a blank here, equals 9. So I know that I'm going to add something together with this 4 to get 9. And the way that I'm going to do this is I'm just going to add dots to my domino and then see how many I needed. So I start with my 4 and I'm going to stop when I reach 9. So I'm at 4 and go ahead and do this with me. So I've got 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. How many dots did I have to draw? Well, I had to draw 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So 4 plus 5 equals 9. All right. Well, let's check out our next one. It says 2 plus, and there's a blank, equals 8. So I'm going to keep adding dots until I find what that blank is going to be. So I'm going to stop when I get to 8. So we start with 2, and I'm going to keep going. So 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. How many did I have to add in there? Well, there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So 6 is what I was missing. All right, let's look at our yellow one. It says we're starting with 6. We need to add something, but then there's going to be 11 will be our sum. So I'm going to stop when I reach 11. So I get to start at 6, and I'm going to keep counting as I add dots into my domino. So 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. How many dots did I add? I added 5 of those dots. All right, let's keep going. The green one down here, I've got 3, and I need to get to 12. So how many dots will I put in here? Well, let's go ahead and keep counting. So I start at 3, so I'm going to keep going from there. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Wow, that was a lot. How many dots did I have to draw in there? Well, I had to draw 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So 3 plus 9 is going to equal that 12. My red one, I start with 4. I want to stop when I get to 8. So 5, 6, 7, 8. How many did I draw? I drew 4. And our last one is our blue domino. I'm going to start with 5, and I want to stop when I get to 10. So 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I needed 5 more dots to get to that 10. This is what we're going to be working on today. So let's go ahead and go to page 76. And as we take a look here, it says you can use related fact to help you find a missing addend. All right. So one of the ways that we just did it was drawing onto the domino. But another one is for us to think of, well, what's a subtraction problem that could maybe help me out? So here I have 9 plus something equals 15. Well, the way that we can actually redo this problem is to put my 15 first because it's greatest and subtract that 9 and find the answer. So 15 minus 9 equals 6. This is called a fact family. And the reason is that I can use these same 3 numbers to create 2 addition problems, and I could also create 2 different subtraction problems. But for right now, we're just going to take a look at this and find the missing addend. So when we knew that 15 minus 9 equals 6, well, I can put that into my equation here. So 9 plus, what did I not use? I didn't use the 6. So 9 plus 6 equals 15, which means that 6 is my missing addend. All right. Now we're going to come down here and try the drawing method again, all right? So these are two different ways that we can think about it. So we're going to try drawing it onto the domino, and then we'll do our equation using a subtraction problem. So for number 1, I have 8 plus something equals 14. So just like we did on the first page, we're going to keep drawing our dots and stop when we get to 14. So I'm going to start with my 8, and I'll keep counting. So 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. How many dots did I have to draw? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So 8 plus 6 equals 14. Well, just like we did up here, we can also turn this fact around. So we took my largest number and made that the beginning of my subtraction problem. And just like up top, I used my add end to be the part that I subtracted away. And then my answer was that missing add end. So 14 minus 8 equals 6. All right. Take a look at number 2. Number 2 says I have 5 plus something that will equal 11. So for this one, I need to figure out what that 11 is. So I'm going to start at 5 and keep counting as I draw in my dots. So 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. How many dots did I have to draw? Hey, it's the same as before. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So 5 plus 6 equals 11. And just like before, I'm going to take my sum and start with that in the subtraction problem. I use my one add end as the other part of my subtraction problem. So 11 minus 5 will equal the same as my other add end, so that would be 6. It's just a different fact using the same numbers. For number 3, oh, they changed it up on us. They made the missing add end first, so I have something plus 4 equals 8. Well, what is that going to be? Well, I need to start with my 4 and keep counting until I get to 8. So 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. How many dots did I have to draw? I needed 1, 2, 3, 4. So 4 plus 4 equals 8. We can think about that by turning this fact around. We're going to use the sum as the beginning number. We're going to use the add end they gave us, and we're going to subtract them. So 8 minus 4 equals, and I've got the same missing number, 4. 8 minus 4 equals 4. For number 4, I've got 7 plus something is going to equal 15. Well, for this one, I'm going to go ahead and draw in my dots. So do it with me. So we're going to start with 7 and keep counting, and we'll stop when we get to 15. So 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Ooh, that was a lot of dots. Let's see how many that was. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So that means that 7 plus 8 equals 15. We're going to take my sum and start with this for this subtraction problem. Take my first add end as the subtraction part, and the difference will be that missing add end. So 15 minus 7 equals 8. All right, let's go to the next page. So we're on page 77 now. All right, 77. And you can do the same steps that we were just doing. Even though there's no dominoes drawn here, we can still use the same method. I'm going to show you that with number 5, and then I'm going to have you practice some on your own. So for number 5, it says 9 plus something equals 12. Well, instead, I'm just going to draw a little box over here. Oops, I need to get my pen ready. Sorry. All right, I'm going to draw a little box over here, just like I had for my domino, and I'll start with 9 and keep adding dots. So I'm at 9, 10, 11, 12. I wanted to stop at my 12. How many dots did I need to put in that box? 1, 2, 3. So 12 minus 9 equals 3. All right. If that helps you, you can do it. If you can do these problems without it, you don't have to, but that's one method that we can use. All right. So let's go ahead and take a look. I want you to work on numbers 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. So you're going to do this whole page, all right? So 6 through 14. I want you to work on those on your own right now. You're going to pause the video, do those problems, and when you are all done, then you'll come back and we'll go over those together. So pause your video now. All right, I hope that you were able to pause your video. We're going to go over these problems right now, and I'm going to do the same way that I just did for number 5. Now, I always tell you, second grade, that it's okay to make mistakes, but we want to have that pencil ready to erase it so that we can correct any errors. We also want to follow along so that we can see if we made a mistake, why we made that mistake. It's not wrong to make it, but we want to fix it in the future. So for number 6, I've got 7 plus something equals 8. So I'm going to start at 7 and stop when I get to 8. So 7, 8. Ooh, so I have to stop there. So how many dots did I put? Well, I only put 1 dot in that. So 7 plus 1 equals 8. 8 minus 7, we just took the same numbers and rearranged them, equals 1. I took my sum and started with it, subtracted my addend, and the difference is the other addend. For number 7, it says blank plus 6 equals 12. So I'm going to draw my box over here, and I'm going to go ahead and fill this in. So I'm going to start with 6 and stop when I get to 12. So 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. How many dots did I make? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Which means that 6 plus 6 equals 12. Well, for my subtraction fact, I'm going to use my sum, which is 12. I'm going to subtract the addend they gave me. And the last blank will be the other addend we just found, which means that 12 minus 6 equals 6. For number 8, I've got blank plus 2 equals 7. All right, blank plus 2 equals 7. So I'm going to start with 2 and stop when I reach 7. So 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. How many dots did I need to make? I needed to add 5 dots. So 5 plus 2 equals 7. And when we turn that into a subtraction problem, 7 minus 2 equals 5. For number 9, I'm going to do the exact same thing. Let me draw my box. For number 9, I'm going to start at 7. And when I reach 16, I will stop. So let's go ahead and get started. So I've got 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. Oh my goodness. There was a lot of dots in there. Let's count up how many we did. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So 7 plus 9 equals 16. 16 minus 7 is the same problem, just turned into a subtraction problem. We used our 16, we used our 7, which means that it equals 9. For number 10, I've got blank plus 7 equals 14. So I'm going to draw it. So I'm going to start at 7. I'll stop when I hit 14. So 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Well, how many did I just do? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So that means that 7 plus 7 equals 14. 14 minus 7 equals 7. All right, got a few more left. 9 plus something equals 9. So I'm going to start with 9. And when I get to, so I'll start with 9. When I get to 9, I will stop. So I've got 9. Oh, wait a second. Did I have to add anything to this? No, it's the same, which means I didn't put any dots in there. So I'm going to put a 0 here, which means then that 9 minus 9 equals 0. All right, let's take a look at number 12. For number 12, we've got 6 plus something equals 13. I'm going to start with 6. When I hit 13, I'll stop. So 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. How many did I just draw? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So 6 plus 7 equals 13. I'm going to take my sum and start with that. So that's 13. Use my addend to be that one. So 13 minus 6 is going to be my other addend, which is 7. So 13 minus 6 equals 7. For number 13, we've got 4 plus something equals 12. So just like we've been doing, I'm going to start with 4 and stop when I get to 12. So 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Woo! That was a lot. How many was that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So 4 plus 8 equals 12. On the other end, 12 minus 4 equals 8. Last one, number 14, I've got 5 plus something equals 12. So I'm going to start with 5, and I will stop when I hit 12. So I've got 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. How many was that all together? Well, we had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So 5 plus 7 equals 12. And on the flip side, 12 minus 5 equals 7. All right, second grade. I hope that you are following along with me. If you made any mistakes, that is okay. It's okay. This is a great strategy, which is to draw a picture to help us understand how to do these addition problems. We want to make sure that as we do these different problems, you're just doing the very best that you can. If you make a mistake, that's okay, but then ask your teacher a question if there's something you don't understand. Thank you so much for working so hard with me today. We will see you next time.